So you know in the Hitchhiker's Guide series by Douglas Adams, that race of aliens that lived on a really clouded over planet, and then when they looked outside the clouds and they saw the universe, it didn't fit with their worldview, so they decided that they wanted to eliminate it? I don't think that was an alien planet at all. I think it was based on St. John's. Now, in the book they were called crickets, I think, because the planet was called Cricket, or the war that they enacted was cricket or something like that. Anyways, it's a joke about the sport cricket. But that doesn't work if you're from St. John's. The denominative for St. John's, as far as I can tell, is St. Johnsian, which really sucks. So a few months ago, with the help of my good friend DMP, who is to the English language as a Jedi is to the Force, we decided that we were going to come up with a new denominative for St. Johnsians. And based on the fact that someone from St. Augustine is a St. Augustinian, he decided that the best way to do it would be to adjectivize John, which is Johannine. So if you are from St. John's, you are a St. Johannine. Spread the word. As you can see, I am once again vlogging while walking. And if you are wondering where I am walking, it is not to the community health place because that is closed now. No, I am walking to meet my Dungeons and Dragons group. If one of my hands wasn't currently busy holding up my camera, I would throw up the Nerd Fighter gang sign. Actually, future me, pick up the slack. There it is. Actually, future me, why don't you just take over?
Yeah, no problem. Do you have any parting thoughts?
Parting thoughts? The sky is just really cloudy. That's all I can think about right now, actually.
That sure is a cloudy sky. Alright, so shortly after that I arrived at D&D, where I slayed monsters with some of my friends for a few hours. Dungeons & Dragons is like the quintessential nerd thing to do, but it is so fun. And the setup that our Game Master Aaron uses is actually really cool. It's all technological and spacey. He uses a program called Masterplan to run the whole thing on his computer, and then Mike brought an extra monitor that he had laying around, and he set that up on the table, and we plugged it all in, and we can all see what's going on. Well, we can't actually all see what's going on. There's a player screen and a Game Master screen, so that things that are supposed to be secret from us are still secret. Dungeons & Dragons is actually a really fun time. I mean, role-playing games in general are just a fun time.
Mike is so beautiful.
And if you have put off playing Dungeons & Dragons because it is just too nerdy, that is true, but you should do it anyways. That's my advice on the matter.
So I'm changing the camera angle just because I can. Anyhow, on the following day, Saturday, Zach and I went down to see my friend Terry while she was at work. This past summer, Terry worked in a tourism job working at the Apothecary Hall, which is like the Newfoundland and Labrador Pharmacist Association museum sort of thing that they keep. All summer I had been meaning to go down and see what was happening in there, but things kept getting in the way and I kept forgetting and it didn't really happen. So when they reopened the museum this weekend for a pharmacist convention that's happening, Terry got called in for an extra weekend of work, and so Zach and I decided to go down and see it before our last opportunity was passed. I'm actually not going to put very much of that footage in this video because it would push my self-set time limit past 5 minutes, but I think I'm going to upload another video all about that either this evening or tomorrow. That's actually it playing behind me right now, so once I get it all edited and uploaded, I will throw an annotation onto my MacBook screen, so just click on my MacBook, and if it's uploaded, it will take you there. If it's not uploaded and you click on my MacBook, it'll just pause your video. But hopefully you would have figured that out on your own. This stuff is more or less exactly what I want to be doing with this vlog. It's cool to have fun, it's cool to be entertaining, but that is not my goal. Yesterday at Starbucks, Zach made mention of a manifesto, and I think maybe I should put together a Kenmore Thompson manifesto. But for now, I'll just say that for this vlog, it is my goal that it be thought-provoking and informative. If it isn't thoughtful or informative yet, my excuse is that I'm still getting used to it and I'm trying to settle into a format, and my goal is that it will be thoughtful and informative before or when I get to Nepal, presuming I'm able to vlog while I'm in Nepal. But if it's not entertaining, well, I guess I have no excuse, but I would like to hear from you. Leave a comment with your thoughts if you feel like it, and if you can think of something that would make this more interesting, more entertaining, let me know. And that'll be it for now, mostly because I am sick of trying to stay still, because Sony's anti-shake has activated again, and I'm not quite sure why. But also because I have to edit this thing together and then upload all of it. Goodbye!